I've been doing so many updos lately and putting extensions into them, so I've been getting pretty creative with my clip-in extension placement for updos. On my bride Audrey, we're doing kind of a modern French twist, and her hair is pretty fine. We wanted this updo to have lots of volume, so I added in 4 extension wefts. I'm clipping them in vertically, so I'm doing a 3-clip weft first, and then putting a 2-clip weft onto that 3-clip weft, using lots of texture powder to keep everything nice and grippy and very secure. I really love this placement because it's putting the clip-in extensions exactly where I need the extra hair for her updo. So this is what everything was looking at with the 4 extension wefts clipped in. A nice little rat tail in there, but that's all the extra hair for my updo. Now for her little modern French twist, I did a little line of bobby pins just to kind of get everything going. This will also help with the security and give something for the rest of my bobby pins to clip into. Now I'm taking all of the hair, giving it a little brush to keep everything really smooth, and then twisting it all upwards. And I twisted it pretty tight. I'm spraying some texture powder right into that spot right there. That way I could slide some more bobby pins in and keep everything very secure. And then I took a little piece of hair padding and I bobby pinned that up at the top part of my updo. With all the hair that's left at the top, I'm splitting that into 2 sections and working with each section one by one. So for that first section, I worked on covering up the top part of that hair padding first. And then with the second section, I was messing with this for a good few minutes trying to figure out the shape that I liked the best. And in the end, I kind of did a little upside down version of that initial twist that I did with all of the hair. But I liked that shape the best because it gave us some little wispy hairs at the bottom, which we wanted. So then I just used some texture powder, of course, and got that all pinned in and secured. And over on the other side, first I worked on covering up the leftover spots of the hair padding that were visible, and then just perfecting the shape and leaving out a few pieces on that side as well. The extensions are what really made this style. Like I said, she has pretty fine hair, so an updo like this with just her hair would not have had nearly as much volume. So the extensions really amp up the style, give it a lot more fluffiness and volume. It is always so crazy to me what just 4 extension wefts can do. Without them, it would have been a totally different look. I used Goo Goo Hair for this style. That's my go-to for all of my bridal hairstyles. You can use my code Harley20 for 20% off on their website. I love how this one turned out. A French twist is one of my favorite looks.